The Situation Room with Wolf Blitzer, weekday afternoons at 5 Eastern on CNN.
A radioactive cloud spewing from this nuclear plant contaminated at least 17 American troops. But even that hasn't stopped U.S. military efforts to help Japan. On Monday, a Navy helicopter delivered more than 1,500 pounds of food to survivors in Sendai. And the 7th Fleet tweeted, "Relief ops have resumed north of Sendai, watching winds closely and will move ships and aircraft as necessary to avoid the wind line from Fukushima." The Navy did have to reposition its ships and planes to avoid the radiation that contaminated the 17 crew members. They had flown through the cloud and picked up low levels of radiation, mostly on their clothes, but one had it on his skin. Officials destroyed their uniforms, washed the troops down with soap and water, and retested, at which point they all came up clean. Helicopters have delivered blankets, water, and food. The USS Tortuga picked up heavy lift cargo helicopters in Korea and is steaming toward Japan. When it arrives Tuesday, the crew will take hundreds of Japanese troops and their vehicles to the northern end of Honshu.
And we give them all the resources that we would give anybody in America.
Like this one, a Global Hawk can stay in the air all day and cover 100,000 kilometers. Now it's giving the Japanese a better look at the damage. Combine that with Air Force search and rescue teams from Okinawa who have arrived on the mainland to look for more survivors.
We're prepared to search, recover anybody who's still stranded in, if there's any water that's pulled up anywhere, that sort of thing, or stranded offshore.
Some of the ships, the helicopters, they've got sensor equipment that can measure radiation levels. It's something that the military is going to keep a close eye on over the next few days. The crew members who were exposed, they got about as much radiation as you would get from being out in the sun over a month, but they took it on in just a matter of hours.